Spell D4VD case is still developing. And like most of you guys know, this story has been full of uncertainty from the start. We went from not really knowing what happened to now things are finally starting to move in a direction where new information is coming out day by day. And one of the most shocking updates came out yesterday when prosecutors revealed what they claim was found on David's phone. Now the question is, what did they find? And this is where things start to kind of take a much darker turn, if it wasn't already dark enough. Now, just so everyone is in the loop, so far what we know is this. Prosecutors allege that David invited Celeste to his home in April 2025, and that was the last time she was seen alive. They allege he was sexually involved with her, and that this allegedly began when she was under the age of 14, and that he had recurring access to her over an extended period of time. According to investigators, things escalated that night of April 23rd, 2025, when Celeste allegedly threatened to expose all of this, which prosecutors believe led to her murder, and later attempts to conceal what had happened before her remains were eventually found months later in September 2025 in that Tesla, which was registered to David. And here we are now. After all that, David has pleaded not guilty. His legal team is pushing to move this case to trial as soon as possible. At the same time, we've gotten updates like the autopsy results, which I made a video on yesterday, which gave a clear picture of what happened to 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. However, this latest update is where things take a different turn, because now we're finding out more about material that prosecutors say was found.
Want to get this damage machine for free? Use the code NEMESIS to claim the epic Akemto.
On David's phone. During a court hearing yesterday, one of the prosecutors in the case, Beth Silverman, stated that as part of the investigation, law enforcement obtained search warrants for his phone and cloud storage accounts. And according to prosecutors, when they went through that data, they say they discovered what they described as a significant amount of child sexual abuse material, also known as CSAM. And it's important to say, this is what prosecutors are alleging, as the investigation is still ongoing, and not all of the data has been fully reviewed yet. With that being said, what prosecutors are now claiming is that they allege David was in possession of CSAM, found on his phone and iCloud storage. According to reports, this came up after investigators executed search warrants on his devices, which is when they say they discovered this material. And this is...
They've been knew about this evidence that they had against him, and they still let him walk free. They just now arrested him. The whole time, they knew this dude had unalived this young lady. Like I say, y'all, it's all about money. If he was broke and he did this, he'd have been locked up months ago. But by him having millions of dollars, the record label, they fought to keep him out as long as they could. What if she's not the only victim? They say that he has multiple videos of him and underage girls that they found on his phone. If he would do such a thing to Celeste, who knows what he's capable of? Man, dude, one sick puppy. The whole time I was thinking, like, what if he didn't do it? But then you think, like, come on, man, who else did it? She was living with you, and you already knew she was underage, and you still took the chance. Like, that lets you know right there his mind wasn't right. Like, even if he wasn't having sexual relations with her, just by him letting her stay with him, knowing she has a mother or father that's looking for her, and you sneaking around with her, dude, you should have made her go home months ago. If his mind was right, he should have made her go home. You should have took her home months ago. But nah, it's like he wanted an underage girl to be his woman of age, and knowing that she was underage. It's like he was older than her, but his mind was almost on the same level of her, or even younger. Maybe she was the one who acted more grown up than he did. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she was the one calling the shots until that, to the day that he got pissed off and he snapped. Yeah, it's like his mind wasn't all the way there. Like he was older, but in mind, he just wasn't right. He just don't got them all. But only time will tell, because they got him locked up now, and 40, am I saying them right, 40 terabytes that they found. I think that's a lot of evidence, man. A lot. It's not looking too good for D4VD David. But I'm going to keep y'all updated, keep y'all posted. Shouts out to, see if, make sure I'm saying his name right, Blackie Speaks. Y'all go check him out. Get him a subscribe, like his video, you know. TMZ, Blackie Speaks. They real informed with the case, so, you know, they giving out the facts. So shouts out to them. Yeah, man. Watch your child. Watch after your child. That's all you can do, because you don't want your child running into someone like D4VD David. But innocent until proven guilty, so we're going to stay posted. We're going to stay updating you guys, so stay tuned in. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you know better, you must do better. You must do better.